Exodus, Exile and Redemption. Section 5. Yosef and his brothers. Chapter 1. From Ladders to the House of God. In the house of God, where heaven and earth meet, Yaakov slept, unaware of the divine presence. Yet he dreamed of a ladder reaching heaven. Waking, he vowed to ladder forth the house he had sensed in a dream, to draw down into earth what had lived only in heaven. Quote, He lay down in that place and he dreamed, and behold, a ladder was set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, Hashem was standing above it, and he said, I am Hashem. Yaakov awoke from his sleep and said, Indeed, Hashem is in this place, and I did not know. And Yaakov made a vow, saying, If God will be with me and guard me, and I return safely to my father's house, then Hashem will be my God, and this stone that I have set up as a pillar will be God's house. And of all that you give me, I will surely give you a tenth. Genesis 28:11-22. But Yaakov would never build the house. That work fell to David, who swore not to sleep until the dwelling vowed to the mighty one of Yaakov stood. Quote, Recall Hashem for David, how he swore to Hashem, vowed to the mighty one of Yaakov. I will not come into the tent of my house, nor go up into my bed. I will not give sleep to my eyes, nor slumber to my eyelids, until I find a place for Hashem, a dwelling for the mighty one of Yaakov. Psalms 132, 1-5. As explained earlier, Yaakov could not build the house, because he had not yet attained knowledge of Hashem and his ways. He had failed to embrace the divine self-disclosure, I am Hashem, and so remained uncertain that the promise inseparable from that knowledge, Behold, I am with you and I will protect you, would be fulfilled. Unknowing left both his character and his wealth flawed. The funds consecrated for the temple were amassed through crooked dealings with Laban, and rendered unfit for the house of Hashem. In the end, he gave this tainted wealth to Esau as a bribe, his fear of his brother proving both the impurity of the money and the depth of his unawareness. The Torah distills this deficiency into one symbol: sleep. Sleep, eyes closed to what is, ears deaf to what will be, is unknowledge, the suspension of conscious knowing, and the incapacity to act from it. In his sleep, Yaakov could sense a vision of heaven and earth joined, but he could not truly know the God who promised to join them, nor trust the future that promise guaranteed. He could imagine himself building the temple, and so vowed, This stone will be God's house. Yet he did not know him who is and makes what will be. Sleep cannot vow. Ignorance cannot bind. Dreams dissolve in daylight. Koheles warns against the words of those who do not know, yet promise for tomorrow, the very tension between vain dream vows and grounded reality. Quote, Guard your steps when you go to the house of God, for they know not that they do evil. For God is in heaven and you are in earth. Therefore let your words be few. For dreams come with much busyness, and the voice of a fool with many words. When you vow a vow to God, do not delay paying it. Better that you should not vow than vow and not pay, for many dreams and vanities and much talk. Koheles 4:17-5-6. To lack knowledge of God is to experience him as distant, as if he were only in heaven, while you are on earth. Distance from God breeds the sleep of unawareness, its image vain dreams that betray a mind far from true reality. Vows made in such a state are unstable, their words unmoored from the wakefulness that can keep them, So comes the warning, do not rush toward the house of God with words, while it remains far off, only in heaven. So long as you do not know, your vow belongs to the busyness of dreams, not to the solidity of stone. Yaakov's dream vow was belied by his sleep, its fulfillment delayed, for one cannot bind the future from within unawareness. David's vow is the inverse. He swore not to sleep till the house was built. He kept his words in wakefulness, in knowledge, and so they held. Yaakov dreamed, David built. The one saw the house only in vision, the other set it in stone.